There is no sight quite like Augusta National in the springtime with the flowers in full bloom.
Before long, the winner will receive the prestigious symbol of victory, a coveted green Masters jacket.
Since 1934, every iconic figure in the sport has walked these fairways and driven Magnolia Lane. They have all come in pursuit of a green jacket and their place in Masters lore. Augusta National has been the home to some of the most magical and poignant moments in the history of the sport. This is how Bobby Jones and Clifford Roberts envisioned the Masters tournament. A standard of excellence they demanded that has never wavered through the passage of time.
The Masters appears to be headed for one of the most thrilling finishes in the history of this tournament.
It's the most coveted invitation in golf. The Augusta National Golf Club cordially invites you to participate in the Masters tournament. If you're one of 6 amateurs in the field, you're the guest of the club for a Monday night dinner in your honor. If you've won the tournament, you're the guest for Tuesday night's Champions Dinner.
Here we go, gentlemen, just like that. Looks good. Here we go, 1, 2. Fantastic.
And all are invited for Wednesday's Par 3 contest. Bring the kids for a day that's all about having fun.
Probably the most relaxed we'll be all week. Yeah, and it's a bit of fun for us, you know, it's nice. Try and win a bit of crystal out there, we try and make a hole in one.
Craig Stadler was just trying to hit it close at the first hole of the 9-hole contest.
Come on back down, you dog.
He even turned his back on the shot. And then somebody said, "You better look again." And he had the only hole-in-one of the afternoon. U.S. Amateur Champion Peter Uihlein birdied the 6th hole and shot 3 under par. And that was the low score until 1976 Masters champion Ray Floyd chipped in at 8 and finished at 4 under. No one has ever won the Par 3 and the Masters in the same year, but that didn't stop Luke Donald.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's got a chance. Go. Go. It's in. It's in. It's in.
He made birdie at 9 and won the contest at 5 under par.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Billy Payne, and welcome to the 75th playing of the Masters. Arnold, the tee is yours.
On Thursday morning, 81-year-old Arnold Palmer hit a big drive down the first fairway, which served as a challenge to 71-year-old Jack Nicklaus. The Bear was up to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2011 Masters has now officially begun. Have fun.
The best second shot at 1 came from Retief Goosen. A one-hop eagle and an opening round 70. Fred Couples at 12. in his 27th Masters. He opens with 71. At the first tee, a group of rising stars, ages 21, 22, and 23. Rory McIlroy is the youngest, but also the most experienced. This is his third Masters. And he birdies the third hole. Adds another at the difficult par 3 fourth. And will be the only player without a bogey on his card today in an opening round 65.
I know better than anyone there's still a lot of golf left to play. You know, I was in a similar position in St Andrews last year, so I'm not taking anything for granted. It's a great start, but you know, that's all it is, a start.
At 8, South Africa's Charles Schwartzel in only his second Masters. Chips in for eagle and a round of 69. PGA champion Y.E. Yang had a top 10 finish in last year's Masters. Today, his second shot at the par 5 13th. Sets up a tap-in eagle and a round of 5 under par 67. KJ Choi's approach has come up well short on the 18th green. But that just sets up a spectacular birdie and ties Yang for third place. It's hard to believe this is already Tiger Woods' 17th Masters. He gets off to a tough start. A drive in the trees at 3. A second shot that runs well over the green. But a brilliant recovery to save par. For birdie at 14. And he opens with a 71.
I had beautiful putts all day. He had a couple bad ones, but overall I felt really good over the putts. And you know, realistically, the round should have been probably 60 or 69.
Defending champion Phil Mickelson on a scrambling day hits a low cut at 14. And plays it to near perfection. It's his 19th Masters, and he opens with a 70.
I scrambled well today to stay in, but I also let 4 or 5 really good birdie opportunities slide. So I'm gonna have to capitalize on those opportunities tomorrow if I'm gonna go low.
Grouped with Phil, amateur Peter Uihlein birdies the 18th hole. And his first round at the Masters is an even par 72. A number matched by Japanese amateur Hideki Matsuyama. 2 years ago, as part of an effort to grow the game of golf worldwide, the Masters helped launch the Asian Amateur Championship. Matsuyama won last October, and with it, a place in the Masters field. And the first birdie of his Masters career is a putt to remember at 4. In an age of power golf, Alvaro Quiros is the longest driver in the field today, averaging over 310 yards. But he also shows some skill with a short iron here at 7, almost making eagle. Also displaying a fine putting touch at 17. And he ties McIlroy for the first day lead with an opening 65. It's the first ever Masters round under 70 for either of the co-leaders. Choi and Yang equal their previous Masters bests, and 2 young Americans are tied for 5th. It's an impressive showing by the amateurs in the field. 3 of the 6 are at even par 72, just 1 behind Tiger Woods and 2 behind Phil Mickelson. The lone figure on the range at the end of day one. Next year at the Masters, practice round tickets and a limited number of daily tournament tickets will be available online at masters.com. This year, for the third year in a row, the Junior Pass program allows any youngster age 8 through 16 to watch the tournament with a registered patron, like Will Anderson with his dad and granddad.
We just love the Masters. I've been several times. David's been a couple of times. This is Will's first time.
Another first-time visitor to the Masters, Hideki Matsuyama, hopes that a second-round 73 will be good enough to make the cut and play the weekend.
I've been watching this since when I was a child, but it's so different. But I'm just still in a dream of playing in this golf course.
Phil Mickelson, looking to go low, has to hook his approach into 7. But it's one of the few highlights in a disappointing round of even par 72. Played under the watchful eye of Junior Pass patron Will Anderson, who's now added a Masters hat to his wardrobe. Luke Donald at 11. Chips in for a birdie and a round of 68. Co-leader Rory McIlroy at 2. Makes an easy birdie at the par 5. His fellow competitor, Ricky Fowler, holds the speedy putt at 6 for one of 3 birdies in a row. While the last member of this grouping, Jason Day, attacks the 9th hole from slippery footing on the pine straw and goes out in 33. A number that's matched by young McIlroy after his own strong approach at 9. And he leads the tournament at 10 under par. Tiger at 6. Makes birdie. But at 1 under par, his name is nowhere to be found on the big leaderboard. A bogey at 7, birdies at 8 and 9, this approach to 10. Gets him to 3 under. Australia's Jason Day at 14. Makes his 6th birdie of the round. And his group is a combined 20 under par for the tournament. Tiger to save par from above the hole at 11.
Oh, that was huge. That was huge. It was a big putt to make.
And his name can now be found on the leaderboards. Day at 16. Seven under for the round and the tournament. McIlroy bunkered off the tee at 18. Day in the fairway.
He's got wonderful body and arm action, all in sync.
He stays below the ridge and should get some help.
He should get a lot of help. The higher you go up the hill, yeah, a little bit more momentum.
Look at this. Rory settles for par and a round of 69. Day has stunned them all with a 64.
Jason kind of snuck up on us there. I didn't know he had that good of a round going.
I didn't actually realize how good Jason was going until I looked at the board on 15, realized he was 6 under for the day, and I was thinking, this is pretty good what he's doing here.
I started even par today, and the guys were in front of me, and I just knew that I had to go out there and just, play my game, but, try and get something rolling. And, I played great today, and so did the, Ricky and Rory as well.
Tiger was dialed in. 14, 16, 18. He finished it with a birdie, his best round at the Masters since he last won in 2005.
Well, I'm 3 back. I'm right where I need to be. I've closed the gap after yesterday's round, and hopefully tomorrow I can piece together another good round, stay patient, and plod my way along.
You the one to beat of the weekend, Rory McIlroy. How do you look at it?
A lot of guys got a chance to win. That's the beauty of this place, is that a lot of different things can happen.
No rookie has won the Masters since Fuzzy Zoeller in 1979, but Jason Day is only 2 strokes out of the lead, and he'll be paired again with McIlroy for Saturday's 3rd round. Fowler is also playing his first Masters, while Couples continues to amaze at age 51. And Mickelson is a distant 8 strokes back. 3 final notes on this day. The cut came at +1, and only 1 amateur made it. Hideki Matsuyama was right on the number and will play the weekend. Young Will Anderson got 2 golf balls today, including this one from Fred Couples' caddy, which made his junior pass day a big hit.
I want to come back next year.
And we hope we'll see these 2 again next year. Ben Crenshaw in his 40th Masters, his caddy Carl Jackson in his 50th. And the biggest ovation was for Carl. These 2 have been together 35 years, including Ben's emotional win in 1995. Tears for his late mentor, Harvey Penick, and comfort from the caddy who knew his game so well. An enduring friendship celebrated again at the Masters.
And the spectators, they say it all. What can I say? It's just chill bump time.
Gosh, we've been around here so much, and we relish it. We relish every chance we get. Great walk together.
The quiet of Saturday morning. A time to anticipate the stories this weekend will tell. Players smiling, relaxing in the warmth of spring. Kids collecting autographs. 36 holes to play. Phil Mickelson looking to jumpstart his round with a putt for eagle at 2. He'll settle for 71 and will finish well short in his title defense. Fred Couples at the difficult par 3 4th. Makes birdie and shoots 72. Jim Furyk at 12. The highlight in a round of 74. How will 21-year-old nerves hold up today for leader Rory McIlroy? Tiger Woods is 3 back, but misses a par putt at 1 and a birdie putt at 2. KJ Choi in trouble at 7 has this to save par. and shoots 71. Hideki Matsuyama has a great round going. 3 under par as he tees off at 16. And shoots 68.
Is this a dream, or is it really happening? Do you like have to pinch yourself to say, "Oh my
夢
God"?
でしょうか。どう信じられますかって。
夢じゃなかったほしいですね。
I hope it's not a dream.
It's not. You're doing great. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Arigato.
Adam Scott is making a move. From a tie for 20th to a tie for 6th. He's 11 under par on the par 5s this week. More movers. A 67 from Angel Cabrera moves him into a tie for 2nd, while Luke Donald's 69 ties Scott for 6th. Charles Schwartzel at 3. Sets up an easy birdie. Gets 2 more at 12 and 15. And the 26-year-old from Johannesburg shoots 68 and ties Cabrera for 2nd place. Tiger's 2nd shot at 15.
Look how far he's going to hook it.
Oh,
what a
just on the front edge. What a shot.
Again, the putter betrays him. A 3-putt par, a round of 74, and a tie for 9th. McIlroy and Day are tied for the lead as they cross the Nelson Bridge, chatting away at the 13th hole. Rory's 2nd to the par 5. He 2-putts for birdie. But Day was over the green, needs this to save par. Now with a 2-shot lead, McIlroy goes for the green at 15.
Did he turn it over enough? Oh, yes. Yes, he did. What a beautiful shot.
And he would 2-putt for another birdie and put an exclamation point on his round at 17.
That was incredible. It was incredible. I think the crowd were waiting for me to hold a putt all day. You know, going into the final round of the Masters with a 4-shot lead, it's going to be fun tomorrow.
A 4-shot lead with 18 holes to play. The 67s by Cabrera and Scott tied the low round of the day. Bo Van Pelt's 68 makes him the low American in the field after 3 rounds. Tiger now 7 shots back. Matsuyama's 68 tying him with the defending champion. At day's end, Tiger works on his putting. "25 years ago, Jack said to his caddy, his son Jackie, how far do you think a 3 would go here?"
And he's got a chance. He's got a very, very good chance.
That putt for eagle at 15.
Yes, sir.
3 went a long way.
The battle is joined. My goodness.
At 16, Jackie said, "Be right."
It's right at it.
And Jack said, "It is."
Oh, my.
And he was 1 behind.
And there's no doubt about it. The bear has come out of hibernation.
Tied at 17.
Maybe. Yes, sir!
It was the 50th playing of the Masters.
Ah, beautiful.
And Jack Nicklaus made it one we'll never forget. 50 years ago to this day, Gary Player took the lead in the 25th Masters. Then Arnold Palmer charged and only needed par on the last to win. But his bunker shot was well over the green. And he had this putt to force a playoff. When it missed, Gary Player was the first in a long line of international Masters champions. Today, the final round of the 75th Masters. Large galleries. Great players, perhaps of the future. Definitely of the present. And a 21-year-old who, despite a 4-stroke lead, has every reason to be nervous.
Today will be the most important single round of his life. And if he can win today, this will enable him to go on and win a lot of major championships. But we have a lot of guys, and we have a young man from South Africa, Charles Schwartzel, that I'm also pulling for. So we have a fascinating day coming ahead of us.
How fragile is a 4-stroke lead? From his opening tee shot, Rory McIlroy's lasted 31 minutes. Charles Schwartzel at 1.
I don't think I've ever heard a roar that loud around me. No, it was just a great way to start.
Birdie, 3 strokes back. McIlroy for par at 1. Bogey, 2-shot lead. Schwartzel's second at 3. Eagle and tied for the lead. Tiger at 6. A birdie putt to pull within 4 of the lead. For birdie at 7. 3 back. Second shot at the par 5-8. Roars echoing across the golf course. And an eagle putt to go 10 under. Another roar. Tiger 1 out of the lead. It is a busy afternoon behind the scenes at Masters.com, where multiple live feeds and highlights are being delivered to the website, mobile devices, and a new app for the iPad, which includes the live TV broadcast, enhanced by interactive leaderboards telling the amazing story unfolding at Augusta National this afternoon. Schwartzel bogeys the 4th hole and draws little attention as he moves quietly through the first 9. Adam Scott makes another move at 7 and 8. His approaches set up birdies, and he's 9 under par. He's paired with Jason Day, who also birdies 8 and is 8 under. After a McIlroy bogey at 5, Tiger is tied for the lead and makes par at 10 and 11. Rory at 7, looking for his first birdie of the day. And he's back in front by 1. Tiger at 12. His 6th 3-putt of the tournament, and he drops 2 back. KJ Choi at 9. Birdies to go 10 under. He's paired with Schwartzel, who has this to tie the lead. And all of that was just the start of the day. If the old saying is true that the Masters begins on the second 9 Sunday, then this was shaping up to be the most populated and unpredictable finish in Masters history, with at least 8 players still in contention for the green jacket. And then with one swing on the 10th tee, Rory McIlroy's game deserted him. His drive hit a tree and landed where no one had ever seen a golf ball during the Masters, between 2 cabins from where he pitched back into play. But hooked his 3rd left of the green. Hit a tree with his 4th and made triple bogey 7. He then 3-putted 11, 4-putted 12, and shot 80.
Just hit a poor tee shot on 10, and I just sort of unraveled from there. You know, just sort of lost it.
My heart goes out to him. You know, he's a young player. He'll bounce back, I'm sure.
That can happen out here very easily. It doesn't take much. Just one shot here or there, and you can go the other way.
Luke Donald now 1 off the lead at 12.
"12 was obviously a killer for me. I just pushed it about 10 yards with a 9-iron, and I paid the penalty.
He made double bogey. Scott and Woods both putting to tie the lead. The roar for Scott's birdie just as Tiger strokes his putt. And he misses. Jason Day for birdie at 12. 1 behind. At this point, 6 men have held the lead at different times during the final round. And the key right now would seem to be how they will play the 2 par 5s, 13 and 15.
There it is. Flag in the back right, deep. Good spot. Trying to hit a high cut. Right at it. He never, ever gives up.
A new name on the leaderboard, Bo Van Pelt for eagle at 13.
And he gets to -8.
Tiger with a short eagle putt of his own at 15.
This to take the lead by himself.
He made birdie and tied the lead. Choi, after a tee shot over the green at 12, has this for par and falls 1 stroke behind. Tiger at 16. will have another chance for the outright lead. Yet another man moves into contention. Jeff Ogilvy birdies 12, 13, 14, and sets up another at 15 to move within one of the lead. Tiger to the 16th green and a birdie putt to go minus 11.
Could be. It's not.
Jason Day for birdie at 13. Makes it a 5-way tie at the top. The problem for Woods is that he's out of par 5s, while everyone else has at least one to play. 9 men still in the hunt in the closing holes of the 75th Masters. Angel Cabrera fighting to save par at 12. Drops out of the lead. Jeff Ogilvy working on a streak of 4 straight birdies. Hits his tee shot at 16.
A birdie 15, I thought, well, I'm right in this now because 16's a birdie pin. I hit the shot that you've been watching guys hit for years on 16, which is fun.
He made his 5th in a row, and he tied the lead. One of the 5 co-leaders, Adam Scott.
Be right.
Adam Scott now coming into 14 and a brilliant golf shot.
Co-leader Schwartzel for birdie at 13. Makes his 9th straight par. Van Pelt, second shot at 15.
And there's a ticket to the party.
Made a second eagle, but the big tie at the top was about to end. Take the lead by 1. Adam Scott has taken the lead. Tiger after missing the green to save par at 17.
Absolutely essentially makes this. Probably needs a birdie at the last. A number of players still have that par 5 15th to go. Opportunities for birdie as an eagle.
Incredibly, 9 players are still within 2 shots of the lead with just 5 holes left. Adam Scott with a chance to add to his lead.
He's up and out of that one quickly. Did it go right? Oh, that's not where you want it.
I actually hit it all right, and it just leaked off my lie a little bit.
Tiger walks toward a birdie putt at 18. Scott's 3rd at 15.
Yeah, that's the bounce on the sideways. There'll be nothing on that. And that will wander off, and that is not even an easy 2-putt.
Luke Donald at 16, fighting back from that double at 12. Makes his 3rd birdie in the last 4 holes, and he's one back. The patrons cheering Luke. Tiger to tie.
They got off to a nice start there and posted 31, and then in back 9 could capitalize some more, but yeah, still got a shot at it.
Scott wound up with 8 feet for par at 15.
Oh, that's a huge putt. Huge.
In the end, it was a good par, so I left that green in quite a good frame of mind, even though I didn't make birdie.
4 holes to play, still 9 men in contention. Ogilvy parred out for a 67, Van Pelt dropped back with a bogey at 16. Scott clung to that one-stroke lead.
Beautiful balance again, little twirl. Oh, what a beautiful shot.
Going up 15, that's the first time I saw Adam Scott has made a couple of birdies, and then, you know, from there on I just knew it was now or never.
Now or never. Scott on the tee at 16. The par 3 where Nicklaus nearly made hole-in-one 25 years ago on the way to his 6th green jacket. The kind of shot that often takes control of Masters Sunday. Schwartzel chipping for eagle at 15. Leaves a birdie putt to tie.
He saw where Adam Scott had his tee shot. Nice.
Now that was big. I needed to make birdie there.
Back in sole possession of the lead is Adam Scott.
3 holes to play, and now 6 players within 2 shots of the lead, including Woods and Ogilvy, who now can only wait. Scott, at 17, makes a mistake and hooks his tee shot into a greenside bunker on the 7th hole. Schwartzel at 16.
Come around, come around.
Safely below the hole. Luke Donald, after a crippling bogey at 17, has an awkward stance at 18. Hits a great shot that has the bad luck to hit the flagstick and roll off the green. It didn't bother him a bit. He finished tied with Woods and Ogilvy. Adam Scott wound up in the front bunker at 17.
And I think maybe playing it conservatively, it was always going to be a very difficult shot.
He'd have that to save par.
This for a share of the lead. Oh, yes!
To close within 1. It to be a nice aggressive stroke, and in it goes. Exciting player to watch, feisty competitor, and a beautiful birdie. It was a nice rhythm. It was a nice rhythm all the way. Never a doubt, well holed. Stays 12 under, sand safe at 17. Schwartzel out of position, 155 yards to go, but controlling the distance of this shot is going to be a challenge. Nice smooth swing, trying to minimize the ball shooting off the face. And that's a very good result indeed from where he was.
That's brilliant touch, Peter.
Beautifully played.
Adam Scott. It's a 7-iron, and it's up.
It's up, it's safe, but it won't get too much help in that corner today.
For a birdie, Charles Schwartzel. It was a confident stroke. He leads by 1.
Jason Day, after a big tee shot here, must go right at it. Giving Schwartzel now up to 13 under.
Be good.
He likes
Be
it.
good.
Spin off the hill.
Here
Yes.
it comes.
It digs in.
Gotta love this kid's resiliency.
Whenever you're standing on the 18th tee with a one-shot lead, coming up Augusta, it is not easy. You know, that little tunnel going through there gets very narrow. The whole week I've hit 3-wood to take the bunkers out of play, and I just felt that I needed to hit a drive out. We decided I'm going to just lash it. I mean, I hit it way up there.
Very impressive.
Scott and Day come to 18 knowing exactly where they stand. 1 and 2 behind Schwartzel. Scott with birdie to tie. Missed low, made par. Day to give himself a chance. Closed birdie. A final round 68, tied with Scott, who shot 67.
How many is he bringing?
1 behind the South African. 130 yards back in the fairway.
It's just a stock standard wedge. I mean, we eat thousands of wedges in our lives, you know. And you sort of think back on those, you know, all the good ones you've hit. So it was just a good wedge for me.
Just a good wedge. All things considered, maybe the best of his life. He's 2 putts from victory. Only needs 1. Charles Schwartzel takes the Masters 2011. 25 years ago, Jack Nicklaus closed eagle, birdie, birdie, par. Today, Schwartzel did what no other champion had ever done. Closed birdie, 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 birdie.
I played well today, and that's all I could ask for. Obviously, I can't control Charles, and when you birdie the last 4 holes at the Masters and you're around the lead, that usually wins.
I knew that I had to birdie 17 and 18 to have a chance because Scotty was 12 under at the time, and I'm not leaving with any regrets. I played my heart out. I couldn't do anything more. You know, I'm looking forward to next year. Hopefully it's as exciting as it was this year, which was good.
2 of golf's treasured awards were handed out Sunday afternoon. The Silver Cup for low amateur to the Japanese teenager Hideki Matsuyama. And the green jacket to 26-year-old Charles Schwartzel. If the 25th Masters was memorable, and the 50th unforgettable, what can we say about the 75th? That to win, this young man had to beat the world's best at their best. The Australians Scott, Day, and Ogilvy. From 3 other continents, Donald, Cabrera, Choi, and the man who's chasing Nicklaus's records, Tiger Woods. Charles was better than all of them.
This morning, obviously, you know, I've never been in sort of a situation like that in a major, and I felt surprisingly very calm. From the word go, things started going for me, and you know, it's always nice when things start in the right direction. Yeah, I always thought if there was one that I would win, it would be this one. I mean, it was always going to come down to the back 9 who made the birdies coming in. Managed to go my way.